Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Amber, and if you're returning, I want to welcome you back. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if this reading resonates with you. If you would like to book a personal reading, the link is down below in the description box for you to do so. If you're not following me on Instagram, I would highly suggest that. I do post like discount codes, flash sales, etc. on my Instagram. That's at Unveiled by Amber. Link is also down below in the description box. You guys are going to see a link here where you can purchase merchandise in my apparel store, okay? And then if you haven't already signed up for the loyalty or the referral program and you've gotten a reading from me in the past, you can also find more information about that down below in the description box. Okay, happy birthday, Taurus. Oh my gosh, it's already we're gonna be halfway through the year soon. Wow. Okay, so happy birthday. The sun just entered Taurus today. It's the 19th of April when I'm recording this. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs for the month of May. I'm going to be focusing on the 5th house. It's the 5th month, okay? The 5th house rules our pleasures, passion, romance, children, creativity, love affairs, friendship, meetings, fun, entertainment, that sort of thing. I'm particularly going to be focused on the change in the 5th house, okay? So it could be related to any of those things that I just mentioned, but I'm going to be focused on what change you can expect. All right, so in your pre-shuffle, Taurus, I did see the King and Queen of Pentacles. I kept seeing the Empress, okay? So one or two things, and it could be a combination of both, but I definitely feel like there are some Taurans that are in the process of elevating themselves, in the process of an ascension, going to another level, and this could be on a career front, okay? It could be definitely in romance. I was getting a very heavy vibe of ascending your love life, okay? Particularly with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could also be a Libra, another Taurus. Those are signs that I was seeing very, very clearly. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. All right, so let's see. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, thank you for allowing me to be the vessel to give Taurus messages for their highest good and their highest good only. What is the strongest energy going on in the 5th house for Taurus, please? What's the strongest energy in the 5th house, Spirit? Tell me what's going on in the 5th house. What's the strongest energy in the 5th house? Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, that's spot on, okay? So you have the Great Gathering. It says it's all coming together. You're getting intuitive hits. You're calling in your soul tribe. This is in reverse, okay? But I really think that this is more so your perception of what's going on in the 5th house. You're in a place where you might feel stagnated. Of course, a lot of people are staying at home right now. And so you may be feeling like you've lost control over changing a situation that involves your children, you know, your passion, your pleasures, your love affairs, things of that nature. But for the, I just want to make it very clear that I feel like this is more so a perception, okay? Because you're not allowed to physically come together with a person or physically put the puzzle pieces together in a project or whatever the case may be. You're under the perception right now that things are not going in the direction that they're supposed to be going. Bottom of the deck, you have the Age of Light. Things are definitely moving in an upward direction. It says you've been training for this for lifetimes, okay? I'm going to keep both of those. Let's see what's going on. What's the energy of the Great Gathering being here in reverse for Taurus? What's the energy of this? Oh, that's what I kept seeing in your pre-shuffle. I kept seeing boundaries, and then I seen breaking the chain, and then I seen unbound. So I was like, okay, somebody's about to be freed from a particular situation. For a lot of you guys, it could definitely be like going back to work. You know, I know that there's a lot of talk about that type of situation. Yeah. And as I say that, you have ascendant here, which is definitely about like world views, missions, things of that nature. So definitely your role, your attitude, your point of view, your approach to certain things, the impact of what you're feeling a bit stagnated by is about to change, okay? Your outlook on this is an issue right now, though. Like I said from the very beginning, it's your perception, okay? What's the age of light? Spirit, what's the energy of the age of light? You have Leo here, okay? The Lover. Oh, interesting. Bottom of the deck, you have the 5th house, and you have Jupiter. So definitely there could be something about your love life that is expanding. There's definitely a level of enthusiasm that's going to be interjected in this situation. Interestingly enough, I'm seeing a rainbow here, okay? And that typically comes after a storm. Oh, interesting, because this also has a spectrum of colors as well. Very beautiful. So definitely things are going to be changing here, and I'm feeling like this particularly has to do with either the mother or father of your child. Definitely has something to do with like romance, creativity, your confidence, being flirtatious, those things. It's something that you may have been holding yourself back from. You're gaining the strength, okay, gaining the vitality to move forward and possibly work alongside someone. I'm going to put these back. Spirit, show me Taurus current situation. Oh, yeah, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This is your energy, okay? Now, this particular 7 of Pentacles in this position, because this is vice versa, right? But you've got the reverse side of it. Now, on this particular side, we're more so seeing this gardener that is kind of daunted by like a fruitless investment, that sort of thing. But you've got this side of it, which is not that bad, okay? This is an energy of taking stock. And some of you guys might quite literally be doing that, taking stock out of a particular situation, or, you know, deciding to invest in certain stock options right now at this time. If you are thinking about investing in a stock, I will just be honest, I'm seeing that being very promising for you. But with the 7 of Pentacles here, and I'm seeing him, he's trying to figure out what else needs to be done. What other investments can he make to make fruit, create a fruitful situation, which you have the Empress out here in all 3 decks as I was shuffling. So I definitely feel like there is a major push towards like growth, making something fruitful, something that you may have already invested in. There's definitely a reconciliation energy here. You have the World here, possibly starting a new cycle, and then you have 6 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? Ooh, yeah, the 8 of Wands. So definitely trying to figure out how to make something manifest. For a lot of you guys, this is directly related to a Sagittarius, okay? So I've got Temperance here. All right. Got Temperance here. But it's interesting because you have this Sagittarius, which this is Archangel Michael, having the lion behind her, okay, which your age of light and what was actually what you're focused on or trying to express about your stagnation, or you're trying to get out of stagnation so that you can express something. This person that you're dealing with may be highly intuitive. They may know that you're planning to talk to them or reach out to them in the near future, or they may be very aware of what it is that's stagnating you, where there may have been a secret. When you finally do express yourself to this person, you may end up finding out that they knew all along. I kind of feel like that's going to bring a sense of relief. Because where you feel like you're going to be like self-sacrificing and delivering some type of like a blow, like this news that you're going to be delivering with the 7 of Pentacles here and the 8 of Wands, like I think you're feeling like this is going to mess up an investment that you had with a person. They already knew, so it's not going to be such a heavy blow, but I definitely feel like there's some heavy communication that's going to be taking place. Yeah, bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Swords. So this is definitely about a conversation, signing contracts. It's about some type of triumph, though. The Ace of Swords is actually the only card in the deck that can cut down the Hangman. So I definitely feel like you are releasing stagnation, or something has changed most recently that is helping you to like move beyond the stagnation. You know, while we're on this topic, because I'm having a bit of a throat chakra issue, my moon is in Taurus in Western astrology. So I always, anytime things are going on with Taurus, my throat chakra ends up being irritated. You guys might be experiencing this because Taurus rules the throat, but on top of that, Mercury is going to be moving into Taurus. I want to say the 27th of April, so you might already be feeling the effects of that. With Mercury and Taurus, this is you coming out of like a stubborn energy, so that you can analyze your thoughts, right? That's exactly what's going on here. Okay, Seven of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. Mercury moving into Taurus. Definitely, this is you finally communicating about something that you want to invest in, or something that you have already invested here with the Ten of Pentacles. Tell me how Taurus would view this Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles energy. How does Taurus view this? How does Taurus view this? The Three of Swords with the Tower here. But this is you being triumphant. Like I said, I definitely feel like there's some sort of heavy news that you have to deliver. The Ten of Pentacles came back out here, but now I'm looking at it on the reverse side. So there could have been some type of separation. You could be single now. This could be you wanting to voice to another person how loyal they've been throughout this entire situation. That's your view of this communication, at least, or that's your view of the time that has been spent, the time that has been passed, whatever affair it is that you're involved in. Somebody's been extremely loyal. This could have something to do with a Virgo. It could have something to do with a Libra. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter what the signs are. Just looking at this old man and this dog, right? Like, what is a dog? A dog is a man's best friend. And you could be making some type of realization about a person, or this person could be making a realization about you, that you've been their best friend, that you've been invested in them. But interesting, what I'm seeing too in these cards is that whatever, you know, like you have the, let me see if I can show you how I'm seeing this. Okay, so you have the Seven of Pentacles, and then you have the Three of Swords. And I see like two friends probably being at odds, or somebody, this being your energy, you could have made an investment in the wrong direction. This ended up like turning into a heartbreak. But with both of these here, the outcome to it is something that's very, very positive. Something like material that's going to end up manifesting. When I see Wands and Pentacles together, this is something that is going to happen. It's coming down into the 3D. All right, so let's see, how would the other party or other parties view the Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands energy? How would they view it? You have the Lovers here in reverse. Okay, and then you have the Magician as well in reverse. So yeah, I kind of feel like somebody made a decision to invest in a different situation. Now, vice versa for the cross watcher, okay? Because you could be here watching this for Taurus, and Taurus is viewing this situation as the Lovers with the Magician. This is a very nasty energy, I'm not even gonna lie. You know, with the Lovers, typically when it's upright, it's about, you know, choosing wisely. Somebody definitely didn't do that. And in the process of them not choosing wisely, they were also manipulative. Maybe hid certain details, certain artifacts about a situation. But in the process, somebody has ascended from that. That is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a brighter side of this. But how this person is viewing how this all played out, whether it's you, Taurus, or the cross watcher, they're not very happy about this. Tell me more about the Lovers in reverse with the... Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. I'm asking about the Lovers in reverse with the Magician, and the Tower comes back out here. You have these two women, or, well, they're Sphinx, right? You could be dealing with a Cancerian, could be dealing with a Scorpio, Gemini. Really can't take my eyes off of this mask. Definitely feel like this is about choosing. You could be taking some quiet time in May, spending some time alone. I do see a very lone energy. Like, I see a lot of people on the outside of this situation, but I see you taking time alone. Tell me more about the Tower. Temperance is back out here. Yeah, bringing things into balance, but good, because now this is not, it's no longer in reverse, right? You know, this is about working on a new agreement, communicating, sharing your thoughts. And again, a very dark situation turning light. Definitely something's going to be turning around for you. Something's changing. Somebody's changed their mind. Six of Swords here. And interesting about this particular Six of Swords, she's always carrying an Ace of Cups. So you could be traveling to someone. Someone could be traveling to you to deliver news that they want to start a new union. I feel like whatever it is, whether it's you or the other person, this is somebody's moving in silence, but somebody else can almost like feel the energy or can feel the impact. They can feel this communication coming towards them, that sort of thing. Kind of concerned about the Eight of Wands here now, though, because I kind of feel like a blocked energy. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands, please. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. What's the energy of this communication? What's manifesting? Feel like nobody's, yeah, the Emperor with the Two of Pentacles. You know, this is somebody still being entertained or allowing someone to entertain them, or entertaining a situation that just does not suit them. Something that's not of their standard, on their level, you know, that sort of thing. When I'm looking at the Emperor with the Jester, immediately, like, I think of, you know, I don't know if it's like the medieval times or whatever. It's the time where like there were castles and hierarchies and things of that nature. And I'm just seeing this king saying, bring in the jester, bring in the clown, that sort of thing. Now, you could be this Emperor energy, but particularly with the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles here, it's a Capricorn energy. So it's definitely someone who has an authoritative position that is still possibly entertaining. I can't help but to say it's some fuckery. Or this is, you know, this Emperor energy. It could be you. Definitely, it could be you still. This could be you just kind of watching, kind of getting a giggle out of the fuckery because you know what it is. But this person's still performing. Interestingly enough, the fifth house is about performances, is about theater, acts, things of that nature. Some of you guys could be involved in theater or something of that nature. I'm seeing this mask here. You have this jester here performing in front of people. This could be an opportunity too, I'm seeing, for another group of you guys that's going to be coming up, where someone might be pretty pleased with your performance. Tell me one more thing about this Two of Pentacles with the Emperor here. That was the Two of Wands. The Ace of Swords came back out. Let me ask again though. Tell me more about this Two. Okay, that's making more sense. So when I asked about the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles, the Hierophant came out here in reverse. So this could also be about you pleading your case to a judge, going through some type of divorce, some type of separation. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands here. This definitely could be you getting some good news that you're going to leave with the a good verdict. Because, the Hierophant is, you know, sometimes seen as a judge, somebody in the justice system, somebody that is a part of something that's extremely traditional, which is probably why I was picking up the energy of like a theater, castle, whatever the case may be. Like the justice system is very old, right? It's kind of an energy of you feeling like the justice system has served you in a good way after experiencing some type of heartbreak. These two apples splitting, definitely feel like there could be an energy of you splitting assets. What are the hidden factors of this situation that Taurus is involved in May? Ooh, okay. The Ten of Swords and the Fool. Okay. Things can only get better as you walk away. Bottom of the deck, you have the Empress. And that's what I was going to say like a moment ago. I just really feel like a lot of you guys, and it might not be a lot of you guys, it may be just a small few of you. This is things that are finalizing between you and a person. For some of you guys, you're on the way to making something stable and structured with a person that you feel is your match. And for others of you, you have been connected to someone, and you're splitting from them. Bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess here, so that you can move to some or start a new cycle with someone who's even of a higher regard. The only person that is higher than the Empress is the High Priestess. Okay, and so right now with the Hierophant being here in reverse, the High Priestess and the Hierophant are a match. They're both manifestors. But this is your energy in reverse here. And it's almost like you have to face this High Priestess. Whoever this is, definitely you're dealing with someone who's highly intuitive, and they have a very good idea of what has transpired or what has taken place. I do like the energy of you know, the Ten of Swords. I know that the Ten of Swords is about betrayal. You know, it's about things like being at their wits' end, suffering, things of that nature. But with the Ace of Swords here, okay, this is a release of bondage, mental imprisonment, things of that nature. Definitely setting yourself free with the Fool here. The Fool is actually headed towards this Ten of Pentacles energy, so headed towards someone who, like I said in the beginning, has been loyal. Okay. Tell me how Taurus wants to resolve this situation. How does Taurus want to resolve this situation, Spirit? Page of Cups in reverse. I kind of feel an energy of you wanting to like revisit an offer that you may have taken some type of a rain check on. You have the Hermit here. With the Seven of Swords, there definitely could have been some level of secrecy. A child could have been involved in this situation, but there's a desire to start over, start a new cycle, to go back to the origin of things. I definitely feel an energy of like bringing your like skeletons out of the closet. This could be you or the person that you're connected to. The person that you're connecting to could have a moon in Aquarius, moon in Virgo, moon in Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces, Gemini even. Well, what's interesting is that in this particular Hermit card, in the moon right there, it's actually the face of Archangel Michael. So I definitely feel like this is you maybe changing your course, wanting to actually share your emotions. Could be with a Sagittarius. They could have rising in any of those signs, or moon in any of those signs that I named, but they could particularly be a sun in Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Tell me one more thing about how Taurus wants to resolve this situation, please. The Ace of Cups. Yeah. So when I first asked, you had the Page of Cups here, okay, which it's in reverse, you know, so it's kind of like, I feel like it's an energy of going back to some sort of offer, you know, gesture. It's a level of like seduction even. With the Hermit, with the Seven of Pentacles, this is like somebody being in the dark, or, you know, being in a very lone energy, thinking about how to get away with something. This could be how you want to resolve this, honestly. And then you have the Ace of Cups here with the Knight of Cups. So definitely I feel like you want to make some type of romantic offer, a romantic gesture, or you're planning to resolve this by having someone present something like that to you. But I also am seeing here, for those of you that are resonating where this was like a divorce, a separation, or something of that nature, it's not funny. It's not funny, but I really feel like you're gonna get the last laugh. You're gonna get a kick out of whatever's happening, because I'm seeing this woman in this Ace of Cups. This is the Ace of Cups in reverse, but she's been almost like, well, okay, it's like an energy of like previously, like nothing was set in stone, right, with the Page of Cups here, and it's like now it is set in stone. Whatever emotional fulfillment you were seeking in this situation, it is set in stone. Okay, and you're on your horse. It's time for you to leave. You do have like the freedom to leave, or that is how you want to resolve this. You want things to be set in stone. Tell me what the outcome of this situation is in the month of May. Tell me one more thing about oh my gosh. Okay, so the Chariot came out here in reverse, and when I said like you want things to be like set in stone, interestingly enough, I said that you're on your horse, right? You're on your chariot. You're about to ride off into the sunset after something has been set in stone. You've gotten your emotional fulfillment, and then you have the Chariot here in reverse, which It is an energy of like being stagnated or progress halting. There's a bit of like restlessness, or for some of you guys, you know, this could be making you like sick emotionally. But with this Ace of Cups sitting here on the Chariot, I'm actually feeling like this is a very positive light, because this is you maybe going back to a situation that you ended up, you know, it ended up being like a tower moment for you when you chose originally. This is you going back to that original offer, because some definitely a heavy reconciliation energy. And when I asked again, you got the 10 of Cups. Rainbows are like absolutely everywhere. Typically rainbows are symbolic to like forgiveness. So if that's something that you're hoping or wishing for, like I told you, I definitely feel like you could be traveling at a distance to someone. I keep seeing you on a horse, on a chariot, in a boat, whatever the case may be. And with the Great Gathering being here as an issue in the beginning, that being your strongest energy, I definitely feel like you're in the process of finding your way back to a new passion, okay? An old passion, but a new passion. So you have the Ace of Wands here on the bottom of the deck. There goes that Knight of Cups, right? You're headed towards your passion. And then you also have the Three of Wands here. This is a Four of Wands energy. So it's, you know, for some of you guys, it's going to be an upgrade in your career status. It could be an upgrade in your romance. But I definitely feel like this has something to do with someone who you already know. All right, so let's see. I'm going to get you some advice. What is the advice? You know what? I'm going to use these actually. What is the advice for Taurus? Yeah, so I told you guys that I've seen this in your pre-shuffle. Break the chain. Okay, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future is the energy of this card. Right now, I'm feeling like your advice is to do something against you know, like the norm. For some of you guys, you could have been seeking advice, like how you had the Hierophant here in reverse, and then you have the Emperor here with the Two of Pentacles. Definitely you could have been like entertaining people's advice, right, about a particular situation, but it's really time for you to break the chain, for you to set yourself free and do what makes you happy. All right, Taurus, that's your reading. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if this reading resonates with you. I wish you guys the best luck with May. I hope that you enjoy your birthday, you know, considering all of the things that are taking place around us, around the world. I want to wish you guys a lot of love and light. Bye.